Taco shows. The good, the bad, and the ugly. The highlights and, unfortunately, the lowlights that stood out this past week in the vast sea we call humanity.
It's 101.1 WJRR. Don't forget, we do have another pair of 4-day passes for Welcome to Rockville and a meet and greet with Newfound Glory to give away before the end of the show. So keep listening. We'll tell you when to holler for those.
Yes. Welcome to Rockville and that meet and greet.
We'll start off with the bad stack here with the local related stories. How about the 72-year-old guy that was arrested and charged with an over 30-year-old murder?
Oh, yeah, the cold case.
Yeah, it was a cold case from 1991 involving the death of a 27-year-old woman named Julia Wilbanks, who was found stabbed to death in St. Cloud. They've now solved the cold case using DNA evidence and genetic genealogy and made the arrest of 72-year-old Jean Stoller, charged with the murder in connection with the death of Wilbanks in 1991.
It sucks that murder happened, but thank the Lord that they finally caught this guy. What?
I just thought about it. I know this is kind of a dark thought, but
I don't even want to know.
Killing someone and then
living with it your entire life?
Living with it, and that's one thing. But then always have it in the back of your mind. Am I?
Yeah, that's what I was saying about living.
Am I really going to get away with this?
Oh, God, being on the worry the whole time.
I would think once you hit the 30-year mark, you're like,
this is nothing.
I'm going to find me.
I told you I worked with a guy at a restaurant who all of a sudden one day, and he told me, so Bob, I'm turning myself in. He goes, you won't see me here tomorrow. I'm turning myself in. No, he ran somebody over when he was driving under the influence up north, right? And I go, what? Think of somebody
he
told
just couldn't
you that.
live with it.
He goes, I got to turn myself in for it. I said, yeah, it's probably the right thing to do, but I was thinking I've been working with this guy. Wow.
17-year-old Eduardo Ramgimwen, he's the one who poured bleach in his 77-year-old adoptive mother's milk in an attempt to kill her. That this week.
Piece of trash.
Lovely human being there.
She adopted you. I said it earlier this week. Took the time and the patience to adopt you, and look at it.
Let's go to Marion County. Say hello to Delvon Thornton. He's 32 years old. He was driving a go-kart when he got in an argument with a 66-year-old woman and ran her down, severely injuring her. The sheriff in Marion County, Billy Woods, referred to him as, quote, dirt of the earth.
Sounds about right.
Dirt of the earth. Mm-hmm. According to the investigators, they found the woman with wounds on her body and face. Several of her teeth were broken. It's absolute dirt of the earth.
God.
How about our Brazilian Easter egg poisoner we talked about earlier in the week?
Yeah, that's
Jordelia Barbosa. Poisoning chocolate Easter eggs in an attempt to
kill the new girlfriend of her ex, but it killed the kid,
the boyfriend, of her ex, and in the process did kill the child who ate the chocolate eggs. What a wackadoo, man! Unbelievable. I'm going to throw this one in here. The guy who ripped the stranger's eye out. After the guy asked, hey, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I think that might have been one of the headlines of the week.
I believe it was. Yes, it was.
It was in Arizona.
We have to go over those today. Remind me.
Yeah, we're going to have to because I don't have a headline of the week that's come through yet as a challenger.
I'm going to put a big star right here to go over right before
in our last idiot.
Last idiot. Okay.
And I need to throw this in there as well. The idiots who chainsaw down dozens of trees throughout downtown Los Angeles for no reason. What?
You can't explain these people.
All right, Taco, Mr. Good News Network. Come on, throw some sunshine in people's lives this morning.
Wow, Good News Network is slacking on one of these. They have the quicksand story you had last week.
Yeah, okay.
We're going to move on from that one to another one. It's fun making a difference, quote unquote, Pat. Legions of Amish come to help rebuild North Carolina town. That gets a heavy pow. Because, after the hurricanes, them Amish, man, they make a good ham, too. I got one from Petty's. You always brag about their ice cream. Their ham's nothing to balk at or squeal at.
They're good Amish home cooked restaurants. Nothing like it, man.
I gotta have Patty's, but
you want to take a road trip to Pennsylvania?
No,
go to Dutch country.
I'm good. I got to take a trip right up there to Patty's in Longwood.
Hang out in Lancaster.
Yeah, not saying that they're Amish. Don't mishear me. It's just they have Amish. I got an Amish ham there for Easter. Okay, let's go over here, man. Oh, that's political. Wow. Sweltering Athens finally plants thousands of trees, Pat.
We got them from L.A.
And they had saw marks in them. No, they planted all these things to help with greenery. So that's pretty cool. You know, we're about the environment. Come on. We live in Florida. We enjoy everything we have. Pow. Chicago bicycle, dude, Chicago bicycle refurbishers pedal good to the world for 26 years. Pat, you know how many bicycles they refurbished in that time?
That's who you should have gotten.
Remember, that was something we don't talk about. We just see how long it lasts. 150,000 bikes saved from landfills. Pow! Oh, man. This guy, you're always worried about that little retention pond behind our building.
Little Lake Maitland, as we've nicknamed it. Yeah, it's almost just bone dry.
He's worried about it. We've had the drought. That's why.
The otter that lives in there.
He's fine. He'll get another lake. A man revived an iconic Indian lake by converting lake weed infestation into organic fertilizer business. Pat, we could call him up to refurbish your little lake back there. Then we have Eddie Vedder. He's doing some crazy stuff. He's in a quest to help cure a rare disease. So he did a documentary about it. You could just Google Eddie Vedder documentary, and you're going to see, hey, if you're helping out curing a disease, that's cool. Pow!
In case you haven't figured it out, this portion of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is it's shallower on details than Little Lake Maitland.
Mm-hmm. Good analogy, Red. You're right. Pope Francis had his dying wish. You ready? He was such a simple man. You know, if the Pope dies, you got to put him in the good part. Pope Francis' dying wish was to be buried in a simple coffin in his favorite basilica, marked only with his name. He's a simpleton. After all that time. Not a simple. I'm saying, no, not like a moron. No. I mean, he's a simple dude. We found out earlier in the week he was a bouncer at a bar. Pope, you know what you get? Holy pow! We gave him a holy pow, Pat. Are we closing on that? Probably. You got me calling.
I don't got you calling anyone anything. You doing a fine job of that all on your own, Taco Bob.
I got bobcats that are gaining migratory corridors in Jersey. Whoa. All right. That's close to where the Amish are. Let's go ahead. Wait, you know what?
You get back to me when you got news on Jersey Cougars.
No, after this son's death, woman gives part of her liver to his best friend's mom. Wow, they said serendipitous, and I knew what it was. Pow! All right, go.
Lynch and Tacos, commercial-free Workday Rock Block coming up after the break. Please stay with us. Still got those Rockville tickets as well.
Lynch and Tacos. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.